then I'll summarize it. And then I know that when you start talking, you don't want to stop. But when you start this
We welcome you one and all. So can we just have prayers, please? Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Allahumma salli ala sayyidina Muhammad. Allahumma salli wa sallim ala sayyidina Muhammad. Allahumma salli wa sallim ala sayyidina Alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Regina, can we ask Regina please to give us some prayers?
Father, in the name of Jesus, we thank you
They
once
all are
again
like,
that we have come together, O God Almighty, to do the work of the nation.
okay.
Father, as a party, we thank you, O God Almighty, for this press conference. And Lord, you have made it possible for it to happen today. And Lord, we give you glory, we give you honor. We pray that everyone deliberating, O God, in this conference, O God, Father, we speak, O God, to the glory of your holy name. And we commit this conference into your hands, O God, that your name be glorified. The land of the Gambia, O God, you are the God. And Lord Almighty, you
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuhu. We are really sorry that, we couldn't keep up with the time due to some constraints. Alhamdulillah, rabbil alamin, but we thank you for the wait. Greetings to one and all, especially the media houses and everybody, the party militants and everybody here present. We thank you for coming and honoring our invitation. Before we waste much time, we will allow Honorable His Excellency Sestijan Hydra to do the welcome remarks and also to do the welcome speech.
Did you decorate me enough? Thank you very much. Thank you. All right. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. GANU APRC de facto press conference, which was supposed to hold yesterday, but due to what we all saw and due to what happened yesterday, it couldn't hold. So I want to take this opportunity. I'm not here to take part in the press conference, but I have my able lieutenants here who will be with you to carry on with the press conference, and I'm very sure that they will answer all your questions. And they will take care of all your doubts. They will clear all your doubts today, and you will all know the truth. The world will know the truth, and the Gambians will know the truth, because that is why we I want to thank the press. Because without the press, this will not be possible. We will sit here and then we will talk. People will take with their record with their mobiles and send it to the Facebook and send it to Facebook. But right now, I'm sure most of the press who are present here today are live, and the whole world is watching us. I want to assure the Gambians, and I want to assure the world that this is a new democratic dispensation. We all saw what happened yesterday. What happened yesterday is very unfortunate, and is something that should not repeat again. It's something that we all know is it's not right, it's not justified by any law. They just acted because they had to act. So I said to my people, we should even be happy, because when we were few months ago, if I wanted a press conference, no police officer will come, no military official will be there, but APRC de facto is, if not the largest political party in the Gambia, but it cannot be number 3. So therefore, and that is the reason why all the political parties are looking to have, are working very hard, and they are trying everything possible so that they can have an alliance with APRC de facto. That is Yaya Jammeh APRC. And to say that the 93%, 98% or 96% of APRC cannot use the name APRC, or they cannot use APRC logo, or they cannot use anything that relates to APRC, I think that is a joke.
Absolutely.
I don't want to go in details, but so many things happened. Things that were so fraudulent, things that were illegal, things that were not right, and you, the APRC militants, you have a right to know. We are all witnesses during the last Congress, or the week, the Congress before the last Congress, where they said Yaya Jammeh was selected as the party's supreme leader. We all know that we don't have a position of supreme leader in our laws, and such thing in our laws. Maybe they didn't know at the time, but when they left, I'm sure they consulted with lawyers. They are very intelligent lawyers. Gambia nowadays, almost everybody is a lawyer, and all the lawyers are very brilliant and very intelligent, and they can give you advice, they can give you legal opinion as soon as unless you don't want it. But if you want it, you have coming back to you, the APRC, and inform you and tell you the truth. They did not do that. They did not do that. Instead, they went to the IEC and tried to entrench themselves there. But the question is, are they registered there? Are their names there legally? Are their names there legally? That I'm going to leave. I don't want to go into the topic. I don't want to go too. Tamba is here. He is going to speak lengthily on all those anomalies for the press to see and for everybody to see, for the Gambians to see, for the APRC members to see. We are not troublemakers. I come from a family that we don't know trouble. We love peace, and I know I come from the Gambia. I'm a Gambian, and as a Gambia, there is no Gambian who is not a peace-loving person. We love peace. We don't want to see this country in trouble. And by the grace of God, that this is what they wanted yesterday. They wanted to taint us. Just keep the peace. Even if a police officer come and slap you in the face, just bear and know that you have a mission. And that mission is to get to State House December 4th, 2021. If that is what we want, we really have to maintain some form of discipline, and we don't have to react. Reacting to certain things, it always brings in contempt. To stop this party from going forward, and by the grace of God, this party, I have said it over and over, over and over. When I set up the GANU party, when people ask me what is happening, some of your people are leaving. What are you going to do about it? This is not looking good. I said, for me, it is looking good, because as far as I am concerned, this political party, the GANU party, I entrust this party and I gave it to Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and he is going to look after this party for me. And Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, today I'm proud to tell the world that Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam is in charge of this party. I know what we have in our hearts for this country. I know what we have. I'm not here to do politics. I just wanted to highlight some of these issues, but this is not the forum. Because I remembered when we went to Kalaji, I was interviewed there at Kalaji. I was interviewed. But how was I interviewed? I just saw myself in a compound. And then everybody was like on one side. I came out of my car before me. My mind was not on interview. So maybe I must have said some crazy stuff because I was not composed. I was completely confused because I don't know what was going on. So, but I'm sure I'll have a time. I will invite the press and I will have a comprehensive interview with all of you. I'm going to call a press conference. People said that I run away from the press. I don't want to face the press. No, that is not the truth. The truth is everything has a time and in the press. But now it is time for me to face the press and tell the Gambian people what my program is. I will do that. From now on, press, I am all yours. And the people who are present here, I want to thank all of you for coming. Although we said that this program will start at 2 o'clock, but we are sorry, and because some of our executive members could not make it on time, and we had to wait for them. I apologize on their behalf, and with that note, I want to thank everybody, and I wish all of you a very fruitful and press conference. And I hope that by the time you leave this place, a lot of Gambians here listening to us, Gambians who are not listening to us for now, will later learn that at least these APRC de facto are the people who...
Yes. Yeah.
I can go now?
Do you want to?
Yes.
Hold on a second, please. Kevin.
Thank you very much.
Your mobile. Where's the other one? Thank you very much, His Excellency Honorable Sheikh Tijan Hydra, the party leader of GANU and in alliance with the APRC. I would also like to recognize the presence of our national executive from Honorable Abdou Jaju, who is the second chairperson, the fourth chairperson, Honorable Yaya Tamba. You know, we have Mr. Mendy here of the GANU party. Our Secretary General, Honorable Matar Kujabi, and Mr. Honorable Jerending Sanyang, who is our, the lion, he roars. Yes, who is our national mobilizer. You know, and also we have his deputy, Mr. Abib Seka, right at the back there. We have our treasurer as well, Regina Williams, Honorable. We have Bakari Sane, Honorable. Bakari Saibo. Yes, he is the campaign manager. As well as Deputy Secretary General as well. And we have the other members, Alaji Sumbudu from URR, he's also a member. You know, we have also another member here, Honorable CD Bujang, as well as Omar Sambu, who is the youth leader. Ibu Sambu, I beg your pardon. So thank you very much, guys. This is just an introduction. We have the rest of the members who, some of them couldn't attend, some of them too are in the diaspora, the likes of Lamin Tamba, Suleiman Singul Nyasi, our Sanyang, and Fode Chor. So we would like to introduce them to you as well. Thank you very much, guys, for turning up, and we are very sorry for holding the conference late. The circumstances was beyond our control, really and truly. Our apologies, and we have to thank also Honorable His Excellency Honorable Setijan Hydra for staging the press conference as well as giving the opening remarks. So now, without wasting much time, I'll hand over the mic to our first chairman, Honorable Yaya Tamba, to address the gathering. Honorable. Oh, by the way, if you must know, I am Pamodumbo. I'm the spokesperson of the party. I'm really sorry for forgetting myself.
بعد أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الحمد لله رب العالمين الحمد لله رب العالمين. I want to thank and be very grateful to the Almighty Allah who kept on guiding us through the right path, protected us up to date, though we went through some difficult hurdles yesterday. But nonetheless, the struggle is never easy with anybody where you are facing success. We are very happy, and we want to thank the media fraternity for taking your precious time to come and help us in disseminating the truth to the whole world about the fraud and fraudulent engagements of the APRC Fabakari executive. I want to begin with my press conference speech with hello Gambians, APRC militants and loyalists to the founder of the APRC party and APRC party leader and flag bearer, His Excellency Sheikh Professor Dr. Alhaji Yahya A.J.J. Jammeh Babili Mansa, who is also the chairman and APRC party leader. Fellow members of the NATO Alliance, NATO APRC NPP coalition movement, and the supporters to the defense of the values of the APRC, I say good afternoon to all of you, members of the press and media present here. We call for this press conference here today to shed light to the entire Gambia people, both at home and in the diaspora, on the current APRC power conflict misunderstanding and its split created by the defunct former APRC Executive Committee led by Honorable Fabakary Tombong Jatta and his cohort, thus warranting the APRC loyalists to rise up in defense of the party's integrity. In summary, the history of the formation of the APRC party barely after the overthrow of the PPP government by the military junta led by Lieutenant Gambians to rise up and contest for elections, thereby forming a political party which he named the APRC, Alliance for Patriotic Reorientation and Construction Party for Civil and Democratic Rule. This was way back in 1997, when none of those claiming the ownership of the party were nowhere to be seen, not to talk of their attendance during the formation of the APRC party. I cry foul to the betrayal attitude, power-hungry and unconstitutional misbehavior of Fabakary Tombong Jatta and cohorts. After the political impasse in 2017, the APRC party militants cemented their solidarity and loyalty to the APRC party and continued on their unflinching support to our former party leader and who has yearned to put Gambia to a peaceful country and decided to take leave for the betterment of his people and the Gambia in general. In 2018, the Alliance for Patriotic Reorientation and Construction Party, hereafter referred as APRC Party, convened the party's National Congress in Buyam, where unanimously selected His Excellency Sheikh Professor Dr. Alhaji Yahya A.J.J. Jammeh as the Supreme Leader, Chairman, Party Leader, and Flag Bearer of the APRC and on records. However, after the Congress, to the utter surprise and disappointment of the party members, announcement was made that Fabakary Tombong Jatta is registered as the chairman and interim leader of the APRC party. Following the announcement, party loyalists expressed their dismay over his act of registering himself as chairman and interim leader of the APRC party and warned him to go back to IEC to register His Excellency Sheikh Professor Dr. Alhaji Yahya A.J.J. Jammeh as chairman and party leader has been pronounced in the 2018 General Assembly held in Buyam. He falsely claimed that a law was passed when he was a National Assembly member that could be used to ban the APRC party if the name of His Excellency was registered as chairman and party leader of the APRC. Later, Fabakary Tombong Jatta and his cohort held a press conference and announced that the formation of an APRC-NPP alliance without the approval of the APRC National Congress. Party loyalists again warned him that the APRC cannot go into an alliance with NPP party without the approval of the National Congress or Special National Congress. Fabakary Tombong Jatta and his cohort continued to justify their action by misinforming APRC members that it was His Excellency who told them to go into an alliance with the NPP party. As a result, the APRC party loyalists, in keeping with their obligation to the APRC party, formed the No to APRC-NPP alliance movement to expose the political fraud committed by Fabakary Tombong Jatta and his cohort that falsely misled some APRC party loyalists to show their support to the NPP party in contravention of good conduct dictated by Article 37 of the APRC Constitution, which clearly outlined that 1. Every party member shall recognize the supremacy of the party and shall uphold and defend the good name of the party at all times. Every party member shall faithfully comply and abide by the following rules of conduct. A. Ensure the unity and cohesion of the party at all times. Carry out and defend the policies and all lawful decisions of the party. Be a model for transparency, probity, accountability, and justice. Matters of the party are not divulged to unauthorized persons. Register as a voter and vote at all elections and referenda. Apply and abide faithfully by the fundamental human rights and freedoms enshrined in the Constitution of the Republic. On Friday, 15th October 2021, His Excellency Sheikh Professor Dr. Alhaji Yahya A.J.J. Jammeh addressed APRC party loyalists via telephone call from Equatorial Guinea and reaffirms his position as chairman and party leader of the APRC party. He also made known that he never gave consent or permission for the APRC party to go of disloyalty to the party, left the APRC party, and henceforth replaced by Honorable Abdou Jaju, Honorable Jerending Sanyang, Bakary Saibo Sane, Mohamed Lamin Jammeh, Yaya Tamba, Honorable Matar Kujabi, Honorable Ibu Sam. His Excellency Sheikh Professor Dr. Alhaji Yahya A.J.J. Jammeh then advised that the party to work with Sheikh Tijan, leader of GANU, whilst our doors remain open for possible engagements of potential political parties. Where, among other things, unilaterally declared that the new National Executive members are relieved from their positions in the party. The APRC party, Fabakary Tombong Jatta, did not specify what provisions of the APRC party constitution was violated to justify their relief from responsibilities. My opinion, I take the view that the decision of the APRC National Executive to go into alliance with the National People's Party, NPP, violated Article 24(1)J of the APRC Constitution, makes it mandatory for any such alliance to be sanctioned by National Congress. And Article 24(1)J of the APRC Constitution states that the National Congress shall consider and approve proposals by the National Executive Committee for alliance with any other party. Neither a National Congress nor a Special Congress was convened to approve the APRC-NPP alliance. In my view, the declaration by His Excellency to reaffirm his position as chairman and party leader of the APRC party complied with the party's constitution, as he was in fact unanimously selected and declared as such at the APRC Party National Congress in Biam 2018 and Penchabi Hall in 2021, respectively, as provided for under the APRC Constitution. It is my view that the declaration by Fabakary Tombong Jatta that the members of the new APRC executive are relieved from their positions in the APRC party violated the APRC party constitution. This is because Article 38(5) of the APRC party constitution makes it a condition precedent that the rule of fair hearing must be observed before any APRC member can be relieved from APRC party's responsibilities. Article 23(1) provides that the disciplinary process shall have regard to due process, fair hearing, and the rule of natural justice. Therefore, the purported relief of office of Honorable Bakary Saibo Sane, Honorable Abdou Jajo, Mohamed Lamin Jammeh, and other members of the regional executive members, constituencies, wards, and villages is null and void and of no effect. Evidence found in the video of the 2018 APRC Congress clearly shows that His Excellency Sheikh Professor Dr. Alhaji Yahya AJJ Jammeh was selected as the current chairman and party leader of the APRC party. As such, Fabakary Tombong Jatta violated the APRC party constitution by registering his name as chairman and interim leader of the APRC party at the IEC instead of the name of His Excellency Sheikh Professor Dr. Alhaji Yahya AJJ Jammeh. In view of the defiance of Fabakary Tombong Jatta and his associates in their continued violation of the APRC constitution, the No to APRC NPP Alliance movement calls for the press conference to inform the APRC party militants and the whole Gambian peoples both at home and in the diaspora that we do not recognize Fabakary Tombong Jatta's unilateral declaration to suspend or relieve them from their party duties. The non-alliance movement, the non-APRC NPP alliance movement did not violate any provision of the APRC party constitution. We have come to defend the APRC party constitution and in particular to ensure that Section 37 of the APRC party constitution is obeyed by all members, that Fabakary and his cohort are the architects of the disunity that the APRC party is facing at present. Way back in 2017, Fabakary Tombong Jatta sold the APRC to Adama Barrow by promising him that the party will support him. As a result, they started their political fraud by engaging in the following: by registering his name as the interim party leader after the Congress approved His Excellency Sheikh Professor Dr. Alhaji Yahya AJJ Jammeh, and by going into alliance with NPP without approval by General Congress, are null and void and are in violation of the APRC's legal constitution, which we are supposed to go according to Article 2 and Article 3 that talks about discipline and code of conduct for the APRC party. I want to express my regret on the behavior of the security on my people yesterday, who were trying to exercise and expose the illegalities and the misbehaviors of Fabakary and cohort against the APRC party, which is a legal party and the party that works on a constitution that is legal by going through Congress. And I want to apologize and accept my apology for. And I have observed and I have seen that a lot of people are victims. Of course, I reported this to the personal assistance of the Inspector General of Police. I met with him yesterday, and I was able to express my concern, and I gave them my warning that nothing can stop APRC militants from going in to pursue whatever is relevant and important for APRC and the Gambia at large, and the Aluta is going to continue. And I want to wish all those who have sacrificed their time, devote their funds, so that to make this press conference a success. And I'm sure every Gambian in the Gambia and in the diaspora, if we are able to digest the references that we've made from our legal constitution, I promise all of you that come very soon, I am going to pursue the legality of the APRC party and will fall in our hands in the high courts. I thank you.
Thank you very much, Honorable Yaya Tamba, the first assistant chairman of NAMCO. This is APRC. It's been recognized by His Excellency, Chief Professor Dr. Alhaji Yaya AJJ Jammeh as the APRC. So hence the APRC executives sitting here and the ones in the diaspora. So from now on, we are APRC. We are not NAM. We don't break away. We stood firm. At least the outgoing executive, they are the ones that broke away from us and went to NPP illegally. Really and truly, look at the bright side of what happened yesterday. We wanted to have a press conference like this, peacefully, and inform the world as to what is it that we want to do, or what is going on. But then it was a blessing in disguise that the whole world were talking to us. We were everywhere, on every TV in the world. So obviously that was a blessing in disguise. We see it that way. Well, they tried to bury us, and they didn't realize that we are seeds. When the rain comes, we're going to germinate again. We are green, we're APRC. So please, this is a message to the law enforcement. Please, don't allow to be politicized. You're here for the Gambians. We are Gambians. We are first-class citizens. We are not going to take this anymore. The world has seen that you have pushed us to the edge, and there is so far one can go. We have now reached to the wall. Before wasting more time, we would like to invite questions from the media houses. And we're going to do justice by just giving you at least 2 questions per household. Okay? Is that fair enough? Are we doing justice to you? Because at least, we have a detailed explanation of what transpired from our Honorable Yaya Tamba. What were you saying, sir?
I have another mission to go, so
okay.
Takana.
Just speak up loud, please.
So give him the mic too. Okay. Use this one. Sorry.
Be careful.
Get closer, please. Come this way. Come closer.
If you can come closer, yeah, that would be all right, yeah.
Mine. Before you drop this.
Garmi bàyyi ko Gambian Talents. Lu tax ki nga xam ne moo di Cheikh Tidiane Aidara ñëwoon ci li nga xam ne moo di press conference bi ginnaaw ci mu dem te xam nañ ni press conference mooy li nga xam ne mooy janoog taskatu xibaar yi di séq ak ñoom laaj ak tontu ndax lim dalee mooy ni ñu bari dañ koy day daw li nga xam ne moo di taskatu xibaar xew lu ñu yëgul boobu mooy sama njëlbeenu laaj. beneen bi ma am mooy dañ gis AIC génnoon li nga xam ne mooy ab bataaxal ci biir bataaxal gi ñu xaatim ci wax ni ñoom APRC bi nga xam ne ñoom moom lañ nangu te moom lañ dëggal mooy APRC bi nekk ci ndigalu Fabakary Tombong Jatta ndax loolu yéen yëg ngeen ko ndax yéen a ngi tey fii di def press conference mooy ndax loolu du leen andil jafe-jafe bu ngeen demee ba war a def ci bisu tànn bi mu ñu woowee ko nomination. ñaari laaj yi laa am bu fekkee leerul ma leeralaat ko.
leer na jërëjëf.
alhamdulillah dégg nañ sa laajte bi rafet na trop APRC daf ñu yebal ñu bokka ak GANU ñu liggéey GANU am nañ seen yoon ñun am nañ suñu yoon waaye li ñu boole mooy politique so lépp lu ñoo def moom daf ñoo dalal te moom yëgal na leen ne su fekkee ne mbiri presse la waxtu bi jotee moom pare naa jàkkaarloo presse bi amatoon jot waaye yëgal na leen fii ne léegi moom pare na pour am ak yéen mbiri jóg wane ne ñoomi Fabakary yi ñoo nekk si liste yi AIC loolu si boppam sax moo tax ñu oote presse conference bi joxuñ leen yoon pour ñu suppali tuuri kenn gannaaw am nañ suñ APRC General Congress ne Congress Yaya Jammeh lañ approuve so ñun dañ gis ne dafa àgga béré boo xam ne biñ demee AIC du ñëpp a dem ñun dañ leen yebal parce que su fekkee ne Yaya moo fa nekk Yaya du nangoo déggoo Barrow pour ñu dem alliance léegi Yaya nekk fii turi Fabakary moo fa nekk ñu ngi jege elections AIC ñu ngi jàpp ne ñoom seen tur ñoo fa nekk ñoom ñoo am doole pour négocier ak beneen parti lii moo tax ñu taxaw si media bi. sa ñetteel laajte bi mooy si ñaareel bi mooy mbiri jafe-jafe si IEC gis nga ñu ne demuñ ak Barrow 5% moo fa nekk li gën mooy nañu dellu gannaaw ñu ànd ak ñun ñu yóbbu parti bi ñu digga fu ñu war a dugga bu karta benn member of APRC mënuñu yóbbu benn doomi APRC pour mu ànd ak ñoom dem si Barrow soo ñëw am nañ confidence incha allahu te boobu dina win.
est-ce que loolu la mënul indil jafe-jafe ba ñu disqualifié leen ci li AIC wax moom.
The advantages and disadvantages of politics xam nañ ne gaal gi am na fu mu war a costé.
jërëjëf Mamadou Garmi Gambia Talents TV honorable. Yes.
You answer your part.
Yes.
And then you hand over the rest.
No problem. Thank you very much. What you said your name was? Honorable wax na ko fi mu ne suñ party leader suñ supreme party leader suñ chairman bi chef professeur bunta pour ñu wax a ñeneen tëjut benn bunta su fekkee ne GDC la nag so be it su fekkee ne doom fii biir Gambia loolu GDC la loolu moom lu leer laa wax Mbraka loolu kooku GDC la tudda loolu bu ñëwagum si loolu sax bul yàkkamti loolu
kuma fulanjango yeme ñini ka wolem ntol mem balanta ni ko ntol balanta bare membe kere meyat na be ñin kafo ko man la wolem ngatto ñale jembe wala fo kam moliye bawo ntol la fo man song tama wala mboka finti woye banta wala na hani kunu nali ya korosi kaberni ñul be ñola ntol quand même fo moliye wolem di polita pour kantel bateau comme niaje ntol balanta mam fa fa fendi lalde bon ntol nga même fo wolem ye patio samba NPP nyata ye patio sunya ya samba bare wo fanan fo ya jamme ya singo wulide dron Fabakary commence kuriyala Adama Barrow aya forral yoto me ya lonko din kacale benun duma ifin jandin ya jamme bita fayansi yitande ay balango yitande pour APRC ning coalition eta Sidi Ndiaye murtinan ate Sidi Ndiaye kilinga within a short period a wututa militants on sobita ko Fabakary Sidi Ndiaye le use Fabakary Adama Barrow and Sidi Ndiaye in way how they can alniya jemela bengo ben APRC party ya nene jimale duku melong wolen transparency probity and accountability.
What's your name and that book?
If by any chance a GANU winter election or Albakang, I'd say about Gambia. That's the only question I have.
Thank you very much.
GAN APRC registered in 1997 as a
September 96.
Okay, good. So nga kukilinke APRC ni GANU fana mbe tamakan GANU be tamakan APRC bari memo drong mbe nga tay ko yaaya jamme na Gambia dingol be batamen kono Gambia si dingolo bi ntol nga wo jenun kunun bi nka wala kebulu isa lonko ibe dawda mobiye membe jube kan ke kanta ko ntol la man sakunda ne ma wo long Gambia dingol ne ma wo long nyin yat na wulita win
Patriotic reorientation and for construction. So obviously these are to give the ordinance blocks. Yes, Fatu.
Yeah, you could have compiled your
name and
my name is Queenie, GMTV. Yeah, Monica is head of this APRC leader bi. So nit ñi ñu ne ndax comme like tombong num signé lolu nonu ndax du nekk difficulty lo xamne comme like yeen alliance sen ñanto yi nga xamne moy sen papers yi. Lolu la bëggona lacc.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Of APRC militants, I am handling the bull by the horn and we will retrieve this document.
Hence there is nobody there.
All right. Assalamu alaikum. It's my question bi mo nek comme que anyway ma ngi Yaya Jammeh dafa ragal face media bi motax tay amun ko fi ci phone call lolu la don laté ana Jammeh parce que ci meeting ngeen am yépp ñu ngi dégg Jammeh ci audio mu ngi wax face à face jakarlo.
Ana mo madina ko dega no may tonto.
Fasama is right there.
Of the executive led by Fabakary Tombong Jatta. Na mo gëna woné bopam moy na presse féké ñu gis ko the constitutional implications bi nekk at certain places for invite His Excellency Gunjur mu ngi oote pour remind ñu Gambia be rest assured that a day is coming that I will organize this press to hear and question. Okay, thank you for your question about Yaya's ci wolof man ci wolof laa waxee yow moo tax may seet mu ngi doon ne la Keba ñing Yaya Jammeh akadiamu molie fo amang hañi bang pour ka fintanim presse kacha jambi bare nga meitande wala karoto menketa na APRC la kitabo ka tama menna APRC dingol ibe tukuri menna Fabakary ñol mu koti membe tama kanje atolu media be yalla nako Yaya Jammeh fan akala fi bakale press la fonatol ma hañi because nal ya siande mel man tonya itandala ke kondem la wala ke bayla le wolonne Mandla ani Yaya Jammeh be diamla ay mem muta finally memenkala album la
this is we are coming to the tail end of now the presser real and you know we really appreciate that. Any final word, closing remark from Allahumma salli ala sayyidina Muhammad wa ala alihi